tracks. The hood cowboys with the 10-gallon raps, racking ACG boots and baseball caps. I agree, this ain't a simulation of the doo-doo. This is the shot said to get used to. Gangstar foundation to treat, we brainstorm, shine. I just waited our chance to blast off. Year rounds in possession of Black Poet, Nick Khalil, the NYGs. I'm making diamonds out of pressure. My pipes are intact. Don't believe me? Action pointing back to the track. These recordings be important and responsible for drama like Sarah Palin, Joe Biden, McCain, and Obama.
Man, listen, we be on a life or death mission. Get paid like tuition or caged up in prison. One time for your mind, two ghetto politicians. 3 for all my niggas locked down in the system. Man, listen, we be on a life or death mission. Get paid like tuition or caged up in prison. One time for your mind, two ghetto politicians. 3 for all my niggas locked down in the system.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Outside Turner. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. And why don't we take a chance now to see which teams have been the NBA's highest scoring squads this month. The Spurs second.
You know what, Kevin, as a team, they've been getting great results offensively. I mean, they seem to always get the ball to the right guy at the right time in the right position.
Leonard with the steal. They've got Tony Parker. Anderson is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's David Lee. And it's Simmons in at the 2. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. And Lillard kicks to Turner. Plumlee sets the pick for Turner. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Turner's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
And Evan Turner's one of those guys. He just gives you a little bit of everything. I mean, he can play multiple positions, handles the ball, he can pass it, shoot it. Kind of a Swiss Army jackknife who uses multiple tools to his advantage.
Lillard dishes to Turner. Down low, here's Davis. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And stolen by Lillard. And now Lillard pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, adding on to that, they've done a great job of challenging and changing shots in this first half, and they've gotten some blocks as well.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And how thrilled must have Evan Turner been last season to get a second chance. Clark with the boost in minutes, confidence, coaching staff. His game almost just changed overnight.
Yeah, he's a guy who needs the basketball. He's such a good, solid playmaker and has excellent size. Never had a chance in Indiana to really handle the ball and play to his strengths because of Paul George and Lance Stevenson, but he found a nice niche in Boston.
Well, you know what he can do after watching him for so many years with the Buckeyes.
Yeah, he's terrific. Good basketball IQ, too.
Trailblazers leading by 10. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Plumlee with the screen. That's tipped. The drive by Green. Banked in off the glass.
And boy, did Evan Turner make the most of his second chance last season. Played with more focus. Huge minutes for him with the Celtics. He may have found a home.
Now here's Turner. He's got 8. In transition, here come the Spurs. Green leading the charge, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal, and then excellent transition offense.
And really, it all stems from the aggressive defense. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Here's Turner. Second chance shot, and the rejection by Leonard. Outside Turner, Parker with the steal. Down low, here's Leonard. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Now just a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
You know, it was a career year all around for Tucker last season. Still has work to do on this game, but showed he can contribute to a winning team. Very good value for his contract, too. You can never discount that.
Now here's McCollum. 20 points for him last game against Oklahoma City. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Turner. Portland, no good that time either.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Green passes to Parker. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 10, and it's good. Lillard's got 6 in the quarter.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Parker against Lillard. On the wing, Green. Screen by Lee. From deep three-point range. Yes. They've led by as much as 10. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
The offense just struggled mightily in that game. They went stretches where points just became very difficult to come by.
And ironically, their play wasn't that bad. It was just their shot making that went AWOL.
Now here's McCollum following the miss by Tony Parker. Out to Turner. Lillard outside. Great D that time from Leonard.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task. Stop. Stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And David Lee missing time early last season with that hamstring injury also opened the door up to Draymond Green to kind of take that starting power forward role. And give Lee credit, though. Didn't sulk, just threw himself into his new role as a super sub.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Terry Stotts gave to his team during that last break. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through Lillard. When Coach addressed the guys in the huddle, his message was clear. Quote, he's who we want getting the bulk of the touches. He is who we want making our decisions. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Greg, you're talking about David Lee, the two-time All-Star. Pretty much a starter most of his career, though a big change, Clark, as he came off the bench this past season after he was injured in the preseason.
Yeah, you know, you think about his game, though, Kevin. Highly skilled, mobile, smart. Gives you energy and scoring. I think he's ideal coming off the bench.
Here's Mills after the made shot from Mo Harkless. Aldridge a screen. Mills with it. Lillard picks him up. And Mills kicks to Green. No good on the three.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 12. And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. And stolen by Lillard. And Len with a clear path to the hoop. And the rejection by Leonard. Back to Green. From deep. Second shot opportunity. Dedmon's shot is off. Trailblazers leading by 6. Mills with the steal. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And it's Leonard with the jam.
That's how you make it happen, guys. Ball pressure and then a run out.
And that's how you flip the script in terms of momentum right there.
Lynn dishes to Lillard. Down low, Azili. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Aldridge a screen. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Green. Pass to Mills. Lets the three fly. Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Trailblazers have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Lynn the pass to Harkless. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And 1:01 left in the first half of the game. Dishes to Harkless. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. And now it's an 8-point Trailblazer lead. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against Los Angeles.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
Stolen away.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they got to do it fast. They must hurry from here. He is really having a good quarter, a strong quarter, an efficient quarter, doing a lot of positive things out there.
Now, here's Lillard. 12 points for him. Takes it from 10. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Mills.
They've slowed down casting those triples here in the second.
And, Clark, I'd like to see them go back outside. They've been shooting well from the perimeter.
From 12 feet out. And the Spurs scoring again. Here's Lillard. Poke loose. Mills with the steal. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Mills has got 7 points in the game.
And you can see the importance of that steal. I mean, really a 4-point turnaround with the conversion at the other end right there.
Yeah, the importance of the defense there. Instead of giving up the bucket and having that 5-point deficit.
So the clock runs.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal, and Kawhi Leonard is having one of those nights. He ended up with 22 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. Coming in off a tough game last time out for him, he's clearly turned the page, and it's bouncing back tonight in a big way. And Shaq, what are your... All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report.
And welcome back as we continue our St. Paddy's Day broadcast. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, the effort and intensity from a defensive standpoint has just really been superb, really firing up his team.
Guys, I love his activity, patrolling the court, blocking shot after shot out there. He's really made a statement at the defensive end.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for Portland. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Plumlee out there with Davis. And it's Turner in at the 3, the small forward. Davis setting the pick for Turner. 4 on the clock. That's good from Davis on the assist by Turner. Davis has got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Aldridge drives in. Got freed up. Nice. Work off the pick. Aldridge has got 6 points.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Plumlee with a screen on left. Plumlee. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Great way to start to have easy layup against some soft D.
There's the dish to Lee. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Davis setting the pick for Turner. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Got a piece of it. Stolen by McCollum. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Been a good one for McCollum. He's got 10 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them. And, guys, C.J. McCollum is a scoring-minded combo guard out of Lehigh. Was taken with the 10th pick back in 2013 and still looking to make a big impact in the NBA.
Davis dishes to McCollum. Plumlee with the screen. And it's Turner off the drive. So they take the lead. Turner's got 10 points in the game. Well, McCollum has struggled with injury. He's broken a bone in each of the last 3 seasons dating back to college at Lehigh.
Yeah, and if he can stay healthy, I think he's got a bright future. He had a broken finger last season, and he broke his foot twice in the seasons prior, Kevin, just to embellish the injury situation. But he's got some ability.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And Green gets it to go.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Turner against Leonard. Back to Lillard for 3. They get it back. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
And here's McCollum. He's got 12. The shot by Turner no good.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And Tony Parker, at least some of his success can be attributed to playing with talented bigs. I mean, in his rookie season, he plays with both the Admiral and Tim Duncan. He kept that partnership going with Duncan for several more championships. So while talented, he's also been very fortunate.
And Leonard gets it to go.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Davis sets a screen. And it's Turner off the drive. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Parker. And he gets it. To go. Now it's a 5-point Spurs lead. Well, talking about Parker and the bigs, Tony benefited from their presence, Clark, but they also benefited from his play.
Really, early in their careers, the only way to defend Parker and Duncan was to pack the lane, and once Tony developed a consistent jump shot, the only way to defend them was to hope and pray.
Right. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Parker. To the paint, Aldridge drives in, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Aldridge has got 8.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. 14 points for C.J. McCollum. San Antonio leading by 3. And it's Parker in the corner. Here's Aldridge. Again, the Spurs good for 2. Here's Lillard. He's got 14. And the call will be against Tony. Parker. That's foul number 2 for him. Azili's checked in for Plumlee. from the inbound. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Davis.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
And Mills gets the lead. Tries from 16. Damian Lillard pulls it in.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
Kept alive. Here's Davis. Back to Lillard. And here's McCollum for 3. And the shot is good. McCollum's got it all tied up now for Portland.
And he had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Aldridge with a screen on Lillard. Mills dishes to Aldridge. It's stolen by Davis. And Turner with a clear path to the rack. It's tipped. The 3 from Mills. And the officials call over the bat. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, he was boxed out and tried to get the rebound the only way he could.
Yeah, he got straight over the back and on top of him there, too. So nothing subtle about that one.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Lee. And it's Anderson in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Portland also making some changes. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Davis. Harkless comes in for Evan Turner. And it's Jeremy Lin in for... Damian Lillard.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Aminu misses.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempt.
Here's Harkless, and he gets it to go. Harkless has got 13 points.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
It's stolen by Aminu. San Antonio with the ball. Dedmon passes to Simmons. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. With the break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been dialed in defensively this month. Number 1, the Spurs.
Kevin, who said fun to watch? This has been impressive. The last few weeks, they've been able to get after it and be active and come up with more steals than normal.
He hits the second from the line. Trailblazers trail by 4. Now Lin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And he gets it to go. So it's San Antonio now. Anderson kicks to Mills. The feed to Simmons. The shot is off. Now Portland takes it the other way. 1:37 left to play here in the third. Lin kicks to Ezeli. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Just watching Festus Ezeli out of Vanderbilt play. He's got the big body inside, moves pretty fluidly, adroit, good footwork. He's kind of got the whole package.
Yeah, he does. He's a space eater. He's very strong physically, good frame. He's a load down there. And what you said, the fact that he's fairly agile, makes him tough.
You know, and Ezeli missing a lot of games with various injuries from the knee and ankle a season ago. He can be a quality rebounder and rim protector, but he's got to find a way to stay healthy.
And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
Looking over there at Craig, he's enjoying every second of it.
Yes,
Yeah.
Listen, the fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
Just 2 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch. And Ezeli, originally from Nigeria, he picked up the game late. Only played 6 years of organized basketball before going pro. So still developing his hands and offensive skill set, but clearly he's got the tools physically to play.
To end the run. And Harkless pulls it down. Harkless has got 5 rebounds tonight.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Tries from 16, and there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Aminu. Now it's a 5-point Trailblazer lead.
And if they're smart, they can hold it for the last shot.
To me, that's got to be the target. Make sure you manage the clock effectively so you do get the last shot.
Here's Mills. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And I like the fact, guys, that those numbers have gone up since last season. I mean, he said free throw shooting was an area he was looking to improve, and he has.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Trailblazers lead by 2. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Portland leading. Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Aldridge out there with David Lee. And it's Parker in at the 1 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
And that one's good. Parker.
Defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Turner dishes to Aminu. Leonard with the steal. Al-Farouq Aminu covering. Turner against Leonard. Unloads from 13. Can't hit. Good work defensively by Turner.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Oh, nice play on D. Got that hand in the face and prevented him there from... getting an easy look.
Exactly. Alert and aware. Really reacted quickly to that shot attempt.
Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Leonard kicks to Aldridge. Parker with no one around. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. And now a 4-point Spurs lead.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
And Plumlee kicks to Davis. And it's Turner off the drive. And again, unable to change momentum here. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Trailblazers trail by 4. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Sinks the triple.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Aldridge with a screen on Turner. Aldridge up on top. He's guarded by Plumlee. And Green gets it to go.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what Terry Stotts had to say in his huddle. He warned his team to get back in transition defense, saying they're giving up way too many fast break buckets, and he wants an end to it. He said, hey, let's slow the tempo and make them take some tough shots. A sound defensive strategy, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Lee outside. Parker outside. Aldridge against Plumlee. The 10-footer. And it's San Antonio with another.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Plumlee with a screen on Parker. Lillard, the pass to Plumlee. Great D that time from Leonard.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plays.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Lillard dishes to McCollum. Davis with a screen on Green. McCollum kicks to Davis. Clock at 6. Turner passes to Davis. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities.
And the rejection by Leonard. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. On defense, the Spurs, they lead by 4. Parker against Lillard. And he gets it to go. Lillard's got 19 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. Especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Listen, Kawhi Leonard hasn't been in the league for a long time, but he's feeling right at home. He said last season he wants to remain a Spur for life.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. And for Leonard to hear players say that a lot, but rarely before they reach the end of their rookie contract.
Yeah, I think Leonard just realizes what a special situation he found himself in. He is the complete package as a player and custom made for how the Spurs like to play and do things.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. McCollum, no good. Spurs have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. And denied at the rim, but they call the foul. Whistle blows, and we'll see him shoot 2 from the line.
Leonard playing extremely well. 28 points, and he has sent a bunch of shots in reverse.
And because of that, there's now a major intimidation factor working in their favor. Well, you know that Kawhi Leonard has an incredible reach with his arms, but even his hands are just massive, measured at 10 inches long and 11 inches wide. Wow.
They get it back. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Damian Lillard. San Antonio's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Parker dishes to Aldridge, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Well, to give some perspective on Leonard's hand size that Greg was talking about, Clark, those measurements, 11 by 10, are what you typically would find on 7-footers. Well, this kid's 6'6", 6'7".
Yeah, and I'm 6'9", and I'm about 9 by 7, okay?
Huh.
So that just lets you know.
Wow.
The only other hands comparable to that, Dr. J.
Ooh, yes, huge. The shot from 20 feet away. And Aldridge, the basket on the assist by Parker. Parker's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Trailblazers trail by 5. Lillard attacking. Passes it to McCollum. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Here's Aldridge. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
He has been so big here in the fourth quarter. 5 of 6 from the field.
And Lillard kicks to Turner. Plumlee sets the pick for McCollum. Out to Turner. Three-pointer, Lillard. Offensive rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And it's Parker at the elbow. And Damian Lillard pulls it down. Lillard's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the rejection by Leonard. They're running on up the court. And that one's good. Parker. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Spurs.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
San Antonio calls timeout. And some changes here for the Spurs. Wayne Dedman comes in for David Lee. And it's Mills in for Parker. And Portland with a change here, too. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Mason Plumlee. Aldridge kicks to Dedman. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Aldridge has got 5 assists in the game.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Rebounded by the Spurs. Dedman's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter. Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're losing by 10. 1:50 left in the fourth quarter. Lillard outside. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And the technical free throw is good.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're down by 9. 1:42 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Spurs on defense, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. So the first one drops, and that brings them within 8. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference. The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
Outside Leonard. Pass to Mills. Beyond the arc. Some solid defense from Lillard.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Outside Green. Aldridge inside. He's guarded by Davis. A nice shot by Aldridge.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Lillard attacking. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
There's 42 seconds left in the game. Kicks it to Aldridge. There's a screen to the inside. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group. I don't think there's any question about that.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And Green gets it to go.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
Mills with it. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey, y'all. Ernie Johnson here, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor. Let's get your opinion, Kenny.
He was dead on from the...
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show.
DJ Khaled. Convict music. We the best. Yeah. We taking over. Listen. Spread out with it. South Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi, on the North Carolina, Philadelphia, Virginia. From down in Miami, where it's warm in the winter. On up to Minnesota, where it's storm in the winter. Jacksonville, Tallahassee, Memphis, 10, holla at me. B&H-Town, Southside, Cloverland, Daddy, I'm the man out in Dallas. Better ass Cali. Catman out Cali with my eyes open valley. Blowing and spinning, going down Vinny. Drop 6, 4, 3, wheel, hit switching. Red light stop, make it drop.